Bestiary entry, the mountain penguin barbarians. Classification, species, mountain penguin barbarian, Aptenidites ferox. Habitat, snowy mountains and dense, frost-covered forests. Size, 4 feet tall. Base form, 10 feet tall. Barbarian state coloration, gray. Feathers, dark blue helmets with red war paint and horns. Warriors, temperament, fiercely loyal, highly territorial, and warlike. Description, deep in the snow-laden peaks and frigid forests of the north, where the wind howls and ice never melts, a legendary tribe of warrior penguins thrives, known as the mountain penguin barbarians. These hulking, battle-hardened birds are the terror of any who dare encroach upon their sacred lands. Unlike their distant, peaceful cousins, the mountain penguin barbarians are elite fighters. Clad in the hides of bears and wolves they have slain with their own claws, each warrior dons a dark blue helmet adorned with horns and smears their gray feathers with crimson war paint, marking them as an unstoppable force in combat. Their prowess in hand-to-hand combat is unmatched, but they are also skilled in the use of spears, axes, and other brutal weapons forged from mountain stone and the bones of fallen foes. They live in large tribal villages carved into the mountainsides, where they train their young from an early age in the art of war. Despite their savage nature, they are a deeply spiritual people, honoring the spirits of the beasts they slay and the ancestors who came before them. Their shamans, adorned with feathers and bone charms, guide the tribe through visions and rituals, ensuring that their warrior spirits remain strong. Before battle, the entire tribe gathers in a great war dance, stomping the ground and chanting in a rhythmic, guttural chorus that shakes the very air around them. Abilities and combat tactics. Barbarian state. The mountain penguin barbarians' most terrifying ability is their barbarian state, a transformation that turns them into towering 10-foot-tall behemoths of pure muscle. In this state, their bodies triple in strength, and razor-sharp claws extend from their flippers, allowing them to rip through armor and flesh alike. Their eyes glow with an eerie red light, and they enter an unstoppable frenzied rage, indiscriminately annihilating anything that threatens their tribe. Few enemies survive an encounter with a berserking mountain penguin barbarian. Those who do are often haunted by the memory of their guttural roars and the sheer, unrelenting brutality of their attacks. Once they enter this state, they are nearly impossible to stop until either all enemies are slain or their rage is exhausted. Only the strongest of their warriors can control their transformation, allowing them to strategically harness their monstrous power. Battle strategy. In battle, they strike fast and hard, overwhelming their enemies with sheer ferocity. When their chieftain calls for war, they line the snowy battlefield, pounding their chests and letting out deep, guttural war cries that send shivers down the spines of even the bravest warriors. While some warriors wield weapons, others prefer to fight with their bare flippers, breaking bones and shattering armor with their devastating blows. Their berserker frenzy is incredibly difficult to control, but their tribal elders, ancient warriors who have mastered their rage, guide them, ensuring their power is unleashed at the right moment. They are masters of ambush tactics, using the snow and mountainous terrain to strike from unexpected angles, crushing their enemies before they can react. When victorious, they drag their fallen enemies back to their villages, where their bones are used for crafting weapons, and their deeds are carved into ancient stone pillars as warnings to future invaders. Allies and enemies. Allies. If one earns the loyalty of the mountain penguin barbarians, they become an invaluable force on the battlefield. They do not offer their allegiance lightly, but those who prove themselves in battle, show unshakable courage, or defend their tribe can gain their respect and undying loyalty. Once a warrior or warlord earns their trust, they will fight to the death to defend them. Enemies. The mountain penguin barbarians despise cowards, poachers, and those who betray their kin. Many an invading warband has been torn apart by their fury. Their remains left as a warning to others who might dare challenge the tribe. Those who dare to hunt or enslave their kind are marked for extermination, with entire tribes marching across the frozen wastes to exact brutal revenge. Final notes. The mountain penguin barbarians are not just warriors, they are a force of nature, an avalanche of destruction upon their enemies. To fight them is to court death, to stand beside them is to wield power beyond measure. Though savage in battle, they hold a deep respect for honor, tradition, and strength. Those who wish to gain their favor must prove themselves, not with words, but with blood, steel, and unyielding courage.